Oh, hey there, I'm Xerax, and welcome to the couch. If you haven't already noticed, stuff looks different now. That's because I decided to work a little bit on the room, a little bit on the studio, and this beautiful, beautiful picture of me, the profile picture I have on YouTube, has been brought to Rec Room, as you can see. Thanks to Luke for literally tracing the image, but straight up, like, it took a long time to make that, and there was a lot of pain involved with making that, so thanks so much for making it for me. You should go and check him out and sub to him, because he does some pretty cool stuff. You can commission this stuff if you want. I advise you to do it. It's really cool. Basically said, though, since I'm working on the studio, things will change. For now, it's gonna be this, but maybe it will change throughout the days. Maybe every episode something's gonna be different. I don't know. For now, I'm gonna keep it like this. But yeah, today I wanted to talk about the new Makerpen UI. If you haven't already noticed, there's a lot of controversy around the new UI, because people are pissed, and I can kind of understand why, and kind of not. Yeah. Alright, so let's look at this together, because I think I can give better examples when I look at the new UI with you guys, so let's check it out. Alright, so this is the new Makerpen UI, and as you can see, it's not that colorful. Obviously, it's a lot of orange here and stuff, but the first thing that comes to mind when I look at this is that since there's no colors for all of the tools, like in the old menu, you had a lot of colors for every separate tool. For me, it's much harder to actually, like, select it just like that, because before this, it was just second nature selecting all of the tools, but now it's really difficult because I actually have to look at the names of the tools and at the actual, like, symbols. Before, I literally just looked at the color and knew, okay, I can move it, I can rotate it. I can't do that anymore, and now I have to look at it every single time. Obviously, when you get used to it, it will become second nature, but honestly, I think the older menu did a much better job when it came to just making it easy. You just got used to it much easier, to be honest. Like, it was, everything that goes with colors is very simple to memorize, in my opinion. Now, one of the things I like is the settings, like, tab on the right. There's a second window over here which you can actually, like, edit all of the things for the tools, which is really cool. So I don't think that's all that bad. I like the idea here. I think that's really good. And you have all of the different tools with all their different settings, as you can see. I think it's good. Now, one of the things that obviously a lot of people hate about the new UI is just the new UI in general is that it's all 2D. Since there's no depth in these menus, it's very difficult to, like, actually press on the buttons. Obviously, you have a little pointer thingy, but I really do like the 3D menus a lot more. And I know there's a lot of different devices that can play this game, and so the 2D menu is much better. I do think that you also have to put into consideration that VR players will hate this kind of menu, so it's obviously difficult. You want everyone to be happy, but you know for a fact not everyone's gonna be happy. Now, what I would do is simply just have two separate menus, which means Screen Mode players would have this menu right here, whereas VR players would have a more 3D depth kind of menu, and so they could actually press the buttons no problem. And of course, we have those, like, 5 different, I don't know, like 5 different pages of things. You have the palette, which has, like, the shapes, the swatches, the colors, and the textures. You got props, inventions, and you got Circus V1 and 2. And I mean, I don't have a problem with this, but I was very used to just browsing for all the things and stuff. With the old menu, again, you're used to the older menu, and you have a lot of trouble getting around the new menu. One of the things I really love about this, though, is that you can actually access the invention store through this new UI. I really like that. I think that's really good, because I really hated the fact that I would have to go into my watch to get inventions, even though there's, like, a full inventions tab in the Makerpen menu. So I really like this. I think this is really good. Obviously, again, here, Circuits V2 and Circuits V1 if you haven't already seen it, and you have a lot of selections. Plus, everything here is 2D now and not a 3D object, which means you shouldn't be lagging when loading in these menus. Obviously, the images are loading, but for me, personally, I lag less when I go into, like, the probs tab and stuff, so I think that's better, but still, it's like for everyone it's different. Maybe some people like having the 3D object already loaded in or something, or maybe they like to really see the thing in the menu. Then we also have the config tab, which you can see nothing selected. I could select something, for example, here, one sec. You can go to the shape settings, the physics mode, decoration, basic interactions. Basically said you no longer have to press the config tool, the configure tool. You can use the select tool or maybe the edit tool, and you're gonna just select it with the maker pen, and you can just edit the config right here. I think that's really good. I like this a lot. Then we also have the logging screen, which is like for Circuits V2 and stuff, and I mean, what do you expect? It's a logging screen. And you have this room, which opens a separate menu. God damn. Of course, we have more over here. All right, so up here we can see the ink percentage, then the CPU thing, probably how much your CPU is affected by the game or something. Net, don't ask, I have no idea what that does. And chips. Chips! Then we have the snapping right here. We have the world space and the show gadgets slider. And on the left, we have the edit button, which honestly, I've already been with a lot of people, like, building stuff, and a lot of them literally had no clue where the edit button was. Alright, so, and there's one more thing right here, which you might have actually missed. Right here, down under the tools button, there's another, like, little arrow down here that if you press, which is really small, like, you really have to point at it precisely, there's going to be a much bigger window of the Maker Pen menu. It's going to be huge, like this one, holy crap. And well, yeah, that was basically it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you watching this. I'd really appreciate you to subscribe and like the video. We're very close to 10K, as I always say. This is the second time I'm saying this. And I would appreciate you to check out Luke's Rec Room profile and YouTube and whatever. I think, yeah, the YouTube. Just sub to him. That's really cool. He made it for me and stuff. So, just check him out, please. Bye.